I'll say ye of little faith.
Yes,
I'll say ye of little faith. I think that Inferno is can sort of lead into more fragmented styles of T-side play. So
yeah.
I think this may help them out if they want to play sort of the way they did before. However, with the choke points like Banana, there is potential meat grinder action that they can run into.
Well, I
Ground
suppose
Zero stacking 4 to the A site right now. They're getting very aggressive from the CT side here, trying to set the tone for this map.
Looks like it's a good idea, as well as a lot of Athletico are heading up second mid. Only Flicks checking out what's up at Banana. So Mujuice taps away. That's Sync gone.
There's no utility for Athletico either. They've opted for 5 sets of body armor. Majestic picks up 2 there. Trace coming through. Destiny taking a lot of damage. Players dropping left, right, and center. We're down to a 2 versus 2 here. We've got a kit onto Apoc Dud and a flash. Some armor. We got a minute to go. Ground Zero are just sending players to each site right now, which is a good 50-50. Atletico had the decision to go either way.
He's got 6 HP.
Apoc Dud likely hearing all these jumps. He knows that he's calling Extinct back over.
The chicken. And he's not dead.
Done some damage. He's got low health though. If he can stay alive while Extinct comes around, that's a huge bonus. And Athletico pretty much have to commit to this A site now, as they have jumped over Extinct, doing some damage. Flicks low, Destiny low. Apoc Dud has been taken down by Destiny. Extinct does have the 100 health and a bit of range on him too. Getting this bomb plant down.
Just a few body shots is all he's going to need to take this round for his team.
They know where he is though, which is, and it's pretty much a choke point for him. Trying to move forward, he just needs those few points of health.
Oh yeah. But if
with the 2 players, they can just wait him out. And no kit
and
either. He hasn't picked up the kit.
Apoc Dud was dropped on site, but Destiny from above will take him on down. And it seemed like Athletico were doing a bit of a ground zero where, you know, they'll do something and they'll just pause for such a long time before they finally decide to keep doing what they were doing, which was pushing the A-bomb side. It seems like they're trying to fake him out, but not really showing any presence to the other side.
Well, it kind of did. They split the play. Ground Zero took the 50-50. They split the players, but they didn't then choose to force that one play. They didn't know that the other one was over a B.
Yeah.
So they still didn't choose to force. They were still waiting out. Whoa, Extinct.
How was he alive?
Stays alive on 1.
That was a nade that was coming his way, and he's lucky to still be among us and not in the dead. But, now it's a stack towards B.
Ground Zero with an interesting buy. They've left themselves with some money. I think this is to at least allow a much better buy into round 4.
Seems like they're subscribing to a different money management meta.
Yeah, that's all I can sort of go to. Like, I don't mind this one. They're just it's not a full force. They'll still be able to afford into round number 4.
Yep.
So it's what they could afford to. I mean, they got quite a few kills, so there was a few extra dollars there. And this should allow them to buy maybe some more pistols into the next round. Just try and steal one away. Well, steal one away, try and ensure they've stacked players over to B, though.
Yep.
And A it is for Athletico. Ground Zero can't buy. Can't get a break.
Yep. They put most of their eggs in one basket, and, you know, it is not that basket that is going to survive. So, bomb site in control, plant going to go down. There is a bit of damage done to a few of the Athletico members, but, you know, full damage is going to go to the 0 members. Majestic's good for 1, but Nick Edge, the AK, trades them on back, and it's a 2-0 lead for Athletico.
Saving a lot of SMG through as well.
Oh, yeah, time to farm some cash.
Definitely right there. So I'll be surprised if Ground Zero buy up anything more than pistols. They've got a P250 onto Majestic. Mujuice is using that P2000, so that's not a purchase up. 2 nades here.
Might see a nade stacked down somewhere.
Ground Zero rushing down mid.
Here we go. Nades coming on out. It's a lot of damage. And then, of course, the pistols have an easier job.
No one's there for the nades, though, and that's going to give away what's happening.
They do get 2 kills off it.
They picked up 2, but B side's completely open. They can just run up Banana now. And not how Ground Zero would have wanted it to go, but
Now they're starting this round in a really poor position. It's like they're the T's having to attack this bomb site now with, what, 35 seconds, 30 seconds?
And a Mac 10.
Oh yeah, and a Mac 10.
And an extra player. So it's still not a really good position to be in, but if they can pick up some...
One more cannon fodder. Oh, AK as well. Wk2 seems to have found that one. Oh, wait.
Henny taken away. No kit, though, and the players are still quite...
I think they're just going to try and save this weaponry. At least the AK and the Mac 10. Into the next round.
Well, they got APOC. CT spawn. They're not going to go that way. Is where it's at.
But yeah, Wk2 is a long
Extinct.
way away.
Extinct is the play you sort of want to
Find
jag a kill, but he's gonna need to do a lot with that USB to grab anything. He knows players are coming. You're gonna peek out. Come on, you've only got a USB. Do it, do it. Oh, he got a shot.
Just waited
but no
too
frag.
long.
No frag coming out. Yeah, waited too long in the end. But this is gonna be a purchase for ground zero.
Yeah, well, of course, you know that
they're not going to get. They're not going to get the AWP though. I thought they would have gone for that, but Wk2 will take.
Well, Majestic had plenty of cash to buy one.
Yes. Well, Wk2 has 3,200 left over right.
He would have had. Oh, well, he saved the AK through, of course. But yeah, they had enough cash for it. Once again, it's interesting decisions in terms of the cash, and Nikez is gonna not take any damage as the bullet goes left and right of him. If you're a statistician, that's a hit.
Get out. So we got a pretty standard setup here for both teams. 3 for both at A, 2 for each at B. There's Athletico going around.
Looks like they want to wrap.
The jungle way. Yeah, they could definitely wrap here. Wk2 is smoked out. They're going to send the bomb a bit safer.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to lose
Banana. Yeah, you don't want him to be taking the trail. I think Mood Juice is spotted starting out here.
He has a lot of noise.
Yeah, that was very loud. Oh. He knew time was of the essence, but the noise gave him away.
His life is of the essence as well. As looks like Ground Zero are going to start the rotate. Destiny's taking down Extinct. It's up to Majestic on site. He's going to shoot in between a bunch of players once again.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you got too many players there. You just like,
yeah. You shoot in the middle.
Yep.
I do that more often than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, we see it happen with these top OCE players as well. So APOC Dud going to get Nikez here, but Nikez will just...
Nikez baited him perfectly, whether it was intentional or not.
Wk2 will want to save this through. Now, there is not money to purchase into round number 4.
He's on 0 kills as well. He's playing Scavenger at its finest.
Yes, he's on... Well, yeah, most of his team's on 1 as well. Majestic's got 4. APOC, Dud, Extinct, and Moo Juice have 1.
Okay, so it's, you know.
So if you combine up all the 4 players compared to Majestic, they don't meet Majestic. He's got 1 now.
Yep.
He's got 1.
But you know that's at the expense of losing that AK.
Yeah, that is correct. They can spend a few dollars. Wk2 could buy some
He's probably just
for his teammates, but they're going CZ. 1 smoke, 1 nade. I don't think they're going to rush up mid this time. They'll go for a more default setup. Athletico, they're not going to adventure off into the apartments though.
Bit of nade damage traded back and forth. And Majestic's going to boost here. I think Flicks just saw him. Ooh, but Majestic's seen Flicks, that's for sure.
Lots of damage. 14.
Yep. Half of it from the nade and the rest down to 14 from the CZ. Peeking over the wall. APOC Dud's going to know there's someone in mid. And Moodjuice is going to take down Sync as he peeks. Not looking the right way. Whoa! APOC Dud with 2 spray down with the CZ. But Destiny's there to trade back on Wk2 and APOC Dud with another. He's got himself a 4K with the CZ. How does he even have enough bullets for that?
I was just about to ask that. Stolen an AK away. That was around the... Well, basically, should have been Athletico.
It's one of those rounds where one player's pure skill just wins it out for their whole team.
Well, if you can get close with the CZ, I mean, it's going to be more beneficial on the CT side when you can just hold those angles and they come into you. But that is an absolutely huge round. It stops going to 5, and then they save quite a few weapons going in here as well. So it's not as scary as a full reset. I mean, then they had to buy 2 weapons up.
Yep.
We'll get an orb onto Willie KS. They'll still have a fragmented economy if they lose this round, with 3 players able to buy it and 2 not even close.
Well, Niquez is going to start it off nicely for Athletico with the first frag. He's thinking there might be someone through the smoke, but nothing there. As Athletico once again are stacking up towards A, so it really seems like these players are just picking a site and hitting it. No going for map control like we saw a split one time around the world, but you know, no banana control. Ooh, that's a interesting battle for Destiny to lose, as Muji's going to spray on through the smoke. Same as Sync, he's done a bit of damage. As Gaz is going to open up on the top dart. Muji's going to face and go down to Flicks, and Majestic there for one of his own. So 2 on 3, and the plant is going down.
Athletico just collapsed in onto the A site. We'll pick up everyone there. So the last 2 players from Ground Zero really up against it here. They don't have a lot of options. Majestic will try and wrap around.
Really feels like maybe it's save. I think that's it's not
if they can save 2 weapons out, they can get a full buy here. So I think they may be calling save/exit right now.
Yeah.
Because this will mean big things for the next round.
Gaza and Niquez going to hide in the corner, make sure they can stay alive.
Majestic and Sync are very close to each other.
Oh, free kill.
And Majestic finds it.
Sync wasn't even looking the right way. You can hardly fault him though. He had no idea where that CT was coming from. And here we go. The guns get tossed and traded around. And Mujis has 5k, but he's got a famous.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not what I would have expected. I think someone stuffed up the maths on that one, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Still does the trick.
Yep, Destiny going to take 1 tick of damage from the molly there. As Majestic seems to have taken a bit of damage as well, probably from some nades coming up Banana, seeing as he is the one on beat. But 3 still on the A site, and Mubus heading back towards B.
Yeah, pretty standard setup here. Athletico.
They've split up this
still
time.
Still with some presence up top mid here. They'll throw some utility out and likely go rendezvous with their team up at B.
Well,
they'll keep Destiny over here.
Oh, and he's going to find a frag too.
Well, turns around, sees APOC, goes for the spray. Only does about half damage. Now the 2 and 2 for Ground Zero on each side. Athletico have the opportunity to go into B, but they haven't started just yet, being held off. Oh, they pick up a frag here. Ground Zero rotating hard. They're bringing in the last 2 players. Athletico now walking out onto the site. They've got to watch behind them. All flashed out again.
Just going to buy more time to try and get that.
Ground Zero going back to A.
Oh.
APOC does go back to A.
Majestic. Double, triple spray down there as it's all up to Flicks now.
Bomb down on the site. 16 seconds to go. Flicks has so many angles to look for. And Majestic denied that 4K as he ran out of bullets.
That's why you don't go for them Y1S, in my opinion. You want to be able to go for them quadruple spray downs and such.
So trading wins at the moment here. For the last 4 rounds.
Put the money in a funny spot, hasn't it?
It certainly has. Athletico buying late.
Flick's just relegated to the Deagle and, of course, the Galil for Gaza.
That is investing pretty much everything they got into this round. 650 left on Destiny, 800 left on Niquez.
Well, some presence shown in apps. It's definitely going to get Ground Zero communicating, thinking this might be happening towards A, and Niquez is going to show some more presence. Maybe they're trying to fake out a fake out. where they're going to pretend they're showing presence, but they really are showing presence. The mind games, I love it.
Athletico with no one up and on. They're sending 5 up A as they can come out mid and boil the door.
These are the rounds that have been working for them, though, when they stack up all together, make sure they can get the favourable trades, and suddenly there's nothing Ground Zero can do.
Except for the last round.
Yeah.
I thought they'd come away with the 2, but Majestic, but that huge play.
Yeah, but like it
Go
seems
down
like
again.
the rounds they are winning, one of their players is stepping up. We saw the 4K with the CZ, and of course last round, but the hit's coming on in. Or it should be. Slowly.
Now, very slowly. This
The creep.
is a contact
Oh.
play right here. Whoa, that was a big shot coming through. Didn't take him down.
And yep, side control, no trades going back, just a bit of damage, and it's looking to be another round for Athletico. And I think they really don't want to try and go for this Ground Zero. Trading wins and such, it's going to leave their cash as trash.
Ooh, with 2. If they save these 3,
They'll be able to buy, so that's
It'll-
why they shouldn't go for it.
yeah, they'll be fine for a purchase.
Yeah.
So got to save these through because APOC and Extinct have enough to buy. Wk2 has a little bit behind him as well. So save these 3 through, and then you can have a buy round at least into round number 9. But Athletico, they just took that site with what looked like ease.
Yeah, well, it seemed like a bit of unfortunate timing on Willie's part, who was on top of the balcony, of course. Seems like he got dinked like through the wall, like as he was trying to fall back and throw his grenade perfectly. The creep instead of the hit really did work.
Leaving 1500 on Majestic, they'll get APOC started onto an MP9. Interesting move once again here from Ground Zero, but MP9 a bit easier to play. Oh, SMG.
Just jump around corners shooting, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, that's it. hold a corner close. Treat it like a Zeus or a shoddy.
Right, so the fire is going to hold Nickez at bay. For how much longer? Not too long, of course. The bomb's heading through apps as well as Athletico, and Nickez is going to face APOC. That not doing anything as Willie's going to take down Gaz up. I think you might have seen the bomb as well. Extinct is going to trade on back as Nickez has done the same. And Destiny is going to take down Extinct as he was aiming just a little too high. And Majestic's also fallen on the B bomb site. Muju's a nice little peek with the AWP, but it's a 1-on-2 now. They have to go back and collect the bomb, and
Yeah, that's
has
okay.
a
They've got control of the A site here. And Destiny's pushed up. All right, AWP kill into nade kill. We'll call it
a trade.
a simultaneous TKO.
It's like, you know, if I'm dying, I'm taking you with me.
Whoa, that was interesting.
Oh, he's tossing away a flash so he can probably buy a different type of grenade. He just decided to look right at it, try and build up a immunity to the flash.
If I stare it enough, I'll be able to look through it. It's like staring at the sun. It makes your eyes better. Got 4 plays for Ground Zero. Over to the A site. There's no armor, no kit, no utility.
Few pistols to work with. Willie KS only with the USP here, but APOC does. So the USP and Moodoo who has the CZ. It's not down. That's beautiful there. The spray down as they line up. Easy peasy, and it's all up to Majestic. CZ in hand, and he's just chilling on banana.
Certainly is going to be the A site for Athletico once again. There's only 2 CZs to deal with. The other had.
You don't think there's a chance for him in this round? I saw your market already down. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, just. No, I mean I had faith in Ground Zero start. It's not looked great since that was going to be their round. They'll buy into this one here. They've lost 3 in a row. They've won 2 single rounds. They've been reset after each of those, although they did save through 3 weapons in the previous, so they didn't have to.
Yeah, it was a few
Eco,
funny rounds in a row, but Athletico seem to have stabilised the ship, so to speak. Sitting nice and pretty for now.
Yeah, they've got decent economy as well, so they can afford into next round.
Flick's going to take a bit of damage from that molly. Can't get out, though. Oh, sorry, does get out thanks to the smoke.
Bombs moving up into the apartments, over by the A site. As Ground Zero pick up 2 frags here. Start things off for the round. Wk2 has Destiny kind of walking down here. Nate coming through, holding the line, the smoke there. Is he going to fire 3? Will, but not hit anyone. Destiny held off. Moving the bomb back and forth, back and forth. They're taking it around. They know boiler safe, so they're taking it around. And onto the A site they go. Just 3 to deal with.
Nick has denied that kill as Destiny wins the face-up duel. And he's not going to win that one, though. His APOC is stuck down in pit. But the fire is going to force him to die. Well, eventually to the gun. It's a 2-on-2 retake, though. This is definitely possible for Ground Zero.
They do need it as well, as even with the loss bonus, they're not going to afford to buy.
Yeah, they have to go for it at this stage. You're losing too much. Oh, Nick gets caught with his pants down. Just mucking around with his gun. And it's now up to Gaza. He's found one, though, and he's going to survive in cover.
He can play for time as well now. He knows he's coming at him. He'll relocate to the balcony. Extinct reading it. He's heard the footsteps.
No time, I don't think. He doesn't have a kit. He can't stay around here. He's going to find the frag, but that's another Athletico round. He's going to make sure he keeps that AK, but perfectly played there.
There's still not going to be money for a purchase here. I wouldn't be surprised if they just force.
It's just getting to Force City, you know. You're just falling further and further behind.
They'll be onto max loss bonus next round. So if they do hover around that 2K mark, just over the 2K mark, they'll be okay. So it's just the
maybe it's the
Athletico.
Inferno meta.
Maybe.
I really like the idea of using it to hold down choke points, or, you know, take choke points like we might be seeing here. Destiny's going to be the first one. He has to check behind him. Stink's got himself a frag for Gaza. Is going to use that P90 to some effect, but he's gone low. And Majestic's got the CZ kill. He's tagged up another as well. So, man advantage in Ground Zero's favour. They are going to be pushing out onto the site, though. Majestic trying to do the long range with the CZ. Doesn't work well, let me tell you that. And double molly behind box.
Athletico going to come on with the better weapons. Nickers picks up 2 as he comes out. APOC Dud tries to answer back. Does so. Low health on everybody remaining. Ground Zero have control of the bomb. They haven't been able to pick up any weapons. They're stuck out the back here. Bomb picked up by Athletico. Still a minute to go. They'll try and get this plant down. APOC Dud. Oh, and he denies the plant. Flicks the last one remaining.
He's got plenty of time to work with, but you know, 46 HP against a Dig and a P250. He might want to go for the rotate. That'd be probably a really good play here. They're not going to expect it at all. He is a ninja as he's going to make his way out of there.
30 seconds. He'll have to start running over to the A site.
Leg it. That's what's going to happen. Probably now.
He's not going to be able to shift walk it down. Just check Banana's okay. Send it the last second. He'll be fine for the plant.
Oh, yeah.
And Ground Zero are going to have to run back. They will. What Ground Zero will be able to do, though, is send one player down Banana and grab a gun. There's no kit, though, so that is a concern as well. But they will pick up.
A few on site anyway.
They will pick up some guns here. Wk2's gone, what is this? It'll have to do. There's only 46 health. They can run down Speedway now.
Who buys a P90? This guy. And it was a bit of a rush B, wasn't it? Funnily enough. So he is chilling over underneath balcony.
Flick's just being patient now. No one's checking for him. If he gets up and denies the plan, it's going to be dangerous. Wk2 distracting him and takes him down. He just needed that one shot onto APOC Dud. That was close.
And he had 8 HP. He's a bit risky making him be the one to stick the defuse. Because if he got denied, there was no way.
If anyone got denied, if he took it, they were both low. I don't think it really mattered too much in the end. Athletico can't secure that round. It was a bold strategy taking it around to A. Well, I mean, it wasn't. Well, it was a good strategy taking it around to A. But Ground Zero just having enough time in the end.
Some 200 IQ plays, let me tell you that. So
and some missed shots.
Oh, Gaza is gonna thank his lucky stars. He's still alive, but he's gonna reciprocate onto Moojuice as they both miss AWP shots onto each other. Just to keep things fair and interesting. So it looks like Willie's not going for the AWP anymore. It is Moojuice back on it. So Extinct
And
is...
Gaza over on Athletico.
Yeah. Lots of banana control games for CTs though. Will be quite a challenge for them to rest it back as Willie's going to go down to the grenade. He was lit, of course. And I think Apoc Dard is in a bit of a tricky spot.
Extinct got flicks down at the bottom of banana. And Apoc Dard picks up Gaza. So, man advantage for ground zero right now.
They're finally looking a bit better. In this round at least. But it's not over just yet. Still 50 seconds for Athletico to work with.
A lot of time left, and if they hit B right now, they've only got that one player to deal with.
Oh yeah, but the
Although
rotate's
they
come
are,
in already.
yeah, I do prefer just going for 2-2. No, they've heard a play here.
Ooh. Baited. Moojuice is going to miss another as Majestic's going to peek it. He's going to get the headshot on the Destiny in the end, and looks like the B hit is coming out. Majestic's rotating perfectly as well.
Yeah, now they can split for a 2 versus 2 as there's only 2 players remaining.
Niquez
He goes
just
down,
wins the duel.
But that's at least given information. Extinct. Oh,
It's just
the
seems
secondary player doing enough there.
It just seems like whatever Athletico do, they're just slightly coming out in front on it.
That's exactly right. It's a game of inches. It's a game of millimeters, and it's being just taken out by like every step of the way. Athletico just getting that little edge now. I mean,
Yeah.
This is a much closer map at the moment, but it's just things like that where they're watching the right angle, ground zero are not, and coming away with it, and can't get those trades. Like right there, the player's coming across, trying to shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
And lit him a lot.
Yeah.
But couldn't get out there. We've got a mixed by here for ground zero. Moving into, they're in max loss bonus territory. 3.4 if they lose this round. And that's not going to be enough for a full buy into round number 15. So there will be a force coming out there.
Willie took a lot of damage there. I think that may have been from a molly. He has fallen back. Ooh, Niquez is going to spot Extinct, and Moojuice is there for the Deagle to take him on down. So, Ground Zero have lost a bit of HP, but Athletico have lost a player. Destiny clearing out onto the B bomb site. Takes a lot of damage from a nade, but then catches Moojuice completely unawares.
Athletico moving up mid, still got the bomb back a little bit though. Flash. And Athletico taking control of this round now. 3 players remaining for ground zero are low. And they've only got 1 on the A site. They are rotating around Apoc Dud. Through the library onto the site. They can hear him. He can hear a lot. Guess one. Sprays. Can't get the second 2 versus 2 now. Athletico able to plant the bomb.
Yep, so that's gone down, and now the utility's going to go out just to waste even more time of ground zero's already limited.
Yeah, Athletico already with the 10 on the board. If they can get this one, they'll force ground zero. Is not the best buy in the world either. With...
Yep, they're saving.
Yeah, they've got to take these 3. They're going to have about 3.6, 3.7 onto players. So they can drop rifles over, purchase up armor, so you could get a pretty decent purchase out of it with these saved. Willie Chaos has also picked up flicks, so that means some more utility going in, and they've saved an AWP through as well. So
look at the frags for Athletico, right? Destiny and Nick has 16, and then the rest of them are 7.55. It is an interesting statistic. Look, like Extinct, Moojuice, Majestic. All of
what am I thinking here? Ground zero not on max loss bonus. They won around 2 rounds ago. Apologies.
Okay.
Out there, so it's just CZs.
Okay.
It's just CZs.
I was just
as the force. What am I thinking? Destiny's gone for a Dak again. It didn't work on Cache for him. It actually ended up hurting them.
It's a lot of damage done down to 1 player and 2 missed shots as well for Willie. So. Not fantastic, but Majestic is found the first kill with the CZ, taken off the head of Flicks. As Willie still trying to hold down towards mid. Wonder what Destiny's doing with that Dak. He is close by.
He's trying to make it onto the A side here. Playing it as the lurker.
Entry frag and Dak.
If he turns around and looks at the balcony, you can see Mujus out there. Mujus is on it! And he's going to pick up. Mujus going to change. Over to the Dak. The players moving to the B site, trying to drag players around. Bomb's still leaning A.
Yeah.
Back between mid and second mid.
Ooh. Majestic got flashed up by the teammate, but so did a few of those T's, and they're going to fall back now.
He can run around through apartments to the A site at the moment. If they'll send these players still up to B, try and draw them out here. Athletico going to really want this 12.
Well, that's the bomb.
Half up. He's gone up mid. That's where the players were. And it'll fall apart. Athletico can't secure that. Ground zero, get up to 4-11. And we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back here to the Cyber Gamer Premier League. We're in the last half of the night here for Monday. Ground Zero versus Athletico. It's been pretty much one-way traffic all night. Greyhound come away with a handy victory, 2-0 in the first match. Athletico, emphatic win in the first, an emphatic first half of this round.
Oh yeah. And, you know, now Ground Zero on the side that they struggled with the most, they looked very lost on the T side of Cache. How about Inferno? You seem to think it's going to play a bit differently, though. Like, I suppose they have decision of either go banana or hit A somehow.
Well, you see, you see teams have to make a lot of different decisions throughout the rounds.
Yep.
In this. They're not going for a hard push onto B. Athletico has the 3 back on the site for it, playing very passive positions on both sides. As Ground Zero slowly making their way forward through the apartments. They've decided to have the 3 over to A. Flick's firing off there. Couldn't do too much damage though. A pop shot getting fired up from Nikaz. They're going to storm onto the A site here. It is theirs.
They just got shut down.
They really need this round as well. Got to keep it away from these Athletico players.
Like, so many shots fired, but so many shots missed from Athletico. Only some damage done to Wk2. And Moojus is going to find one out of Gaza. Willie KS onto Destiny. This is looking bad for Athletico. And yeah, only Wk2 took some damage that round. That was a bit odd.
Yeah, that was pretty much the first damage done of the round from the first player as they entered out. Athletico, they've got their 11. They're not going to be too stressed at this stage. Ground Zero going to buy up SMGs. Mujus deciding he's not going to buy that AK. Or he is. He's going to hand it over to Extinct.
Yep, he's got plenty of utility and the UMP to work with, of course.
And 3 Mac-10s.
Seems to be something that Ground Zero do, doesn't it? If they win the pistol.
Well, both teams have been doing it. As far as I'm aware, Athletico going for a force here. Everyone's got a flash. 1 smoke onto Gaza. We've got upgraded pistols, P250s and Deagles, and body armor.
Yep, theoretically, if you use a flash to take out a player, you're going to win this round easy. But, you know, that's a lot easier said than done.
Well, you got to wait for those T's to walk into you, like to walk near where you are.
Got to time your flash.
Use it appropriately.
Got to not get killed.
Well, that is exactly right.
Oh, there we go. Flash comes on out, and Gaza has gone down. So
Nikaz is just around the corner here. He's seen a lot of players. Extinct is up close and personal. The Majestic spam flicks. Nikaz gets Extinct. He knew exactly where that player had to come out of. He was completely stuck. Now Sync long range does some work here. Still possible for Athletico, but Ground Zero with that bomb plant. 3 Mac-10s.
It's looking tough, but not impossible.
AK and UMP picked up. That definitely helps Athletico in this round. But that may signal a retreat from the round because they can't purchase into the next. They may at least be happy with a double hero.
Yeah. You know, I really like that
Into the
UMP
next.
skin. Is that one of the new ones? I don't think I've seen it
not
before.
sure. I'm not the biggest skin person in the world, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any CS:GO skins. I don't open crates. I don't open Rocket League crates. I don't. It's not. It's. I don't know. I don't really care.
You don't really care. Fair enough. I'll buy them.
You and millions of other people.
Yeah, and you know, I open crates and get 2-cent skins. It's just the
must be the best feeling ever.
oh yeah, you know it. But yeah, I really like the look of that one.
The green knife was nice.
Ooh. So into this round, we've got the UMP, the AK. Looks like a Deagle as well. So that must have been tossed over from Sync or Destiny last round.
If you want to talk skins, that's a horrible skin on Sync's UMP.
No, that's the one I like. Looks good. Ooh, Majestic's going to peek down the Destinies. Now they know that there's the AK here. Juice wants to take that fight as well, but that will probably signal the rotate to A, I guess. Like, yeah, they've got 4 Mac-10s now.
Not so much. Run on. Like, they're not expecting all these players to be from Athletico to be out there. They're going to flash themselves in, and trades will come through. That's one of their weapons going.
Yep, but the AK is still alive on site, and the rotate hasn't come through at all yet for Athletico.
No. I mean, yeah, it is rather interesting there. They'll send one player over now.
Still not convinced. They will be in just a moment. And this Destiny is going to find APOC. Dart Extinct is low, and he's gone down to just one bullet before Moojus with the headshot and Majestic with the reply from the Mac-10. So, 2-on-2. This is not looking fantastic for Ground Zero. And it seems like every time we're around like this, Athletico seems to come out on top. So,
Flick's picked up one of those Mac-10s.
Yep.
Nikaz might have something
to salvage.
Oh, he won't have anything to salvage over that way. Ooh. They at least have health. They've got no armor, no kit, no utility.
Flick's opting for the Deagle at that range rather than the Mac-10, but he's going to see the arm of Majestic. I think he put a bit of damage down onto him. And he jumped around the corner. He could have got himself a double lineup, but Moojus with the AK is going to finish both of them off, and Ground Zero clawing another round back. 7-11.
A buy round here for Athletico. See if they can continue their run. Ground Zero making more of a fight of this map. That is for sure right now. Yeah. If they can keep it up, that'll definitely be good for them. But
yeah, like I don't think they're out. But
they're definitely not out, but we haven't seen a full buy round on
this half.
Yeah. So Ground Zero, although they've got those pistol rounds, we'll see how that translates into the rest of the game, as this is our last half for the night.
Yep.
Tomorrow night we have more action. Here at the CGP, we've got Greyhound versus Ground Zero. That's going to be a tough one for Ground Zero as well. And Chiefs versus the Knights. That'll be a nice match.
Yep. Definitely be good to see, but looks like it's going to be a 3-stack running into a 3-stack on this A-bomb site. The bomb is towards B, so Ground Zero trying to make a bit of noise towards A and then probably hit B. It seems like, you know, that's the plan, but then they just half do it and then just stop.
I don't mind this strategy at all from Ground Zero so far. It's pretty standard for Inferno. Go around, send 3 up A, 2 B, get some control of Banana, decide if you want to go A or B in the end. You're generally pretty confident that you're going to have 2 B, 3 A defending.
Yeah.
They can get a pick, then going to that specific site, generally a better idea, but they are going to execute onto the site now. 18 seconds to go.
Beautiful flash. Sync's got 1. He's got 2. He can't get the 3rd as APOC Dud is there for the trade on back. Destiny, he's going to find his own 2, however, before Willie KS can shut him down with a headshot. So, 4 seconds, and Willie has to stick this. He's going to get pushed. He's got the AWP. 1-on-2 now. That was a nice shot. 1-on-1, but he doesn't know where the last one is coming from. Niquez, oh, he's aware now, and he hits the shot! Willie with the 1-on-3. That's beautiful. And a 4K in the round in total.
Big Willie. Coming out huge. That was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I had no hope for them in that round as we saw Destiny with his own 2K.
No, Willie,
Niquez.
the bomb was dropped over on the other side of the site. He had to get across.
Oh, yeah.
It was smoked off for him at least.
He planted at the last possible second.
He was being fired at through the coffins. It was
so clutch.
a hell of a clutch for him. Ground Zero come away with it. And there's only a 3-round deficit right now. Athletico on what is this an eco or a save? It is just an eco.
What I wanted to know is where was the welcome to the clutch spray from Willie there? Well, what are Ground Zero going to do is they do have this first pick, of course. They're just probably going to force the issue towards whichever bomb site takes their fancy. Shots raining down at the top of mid, of course. We're going to see the Athletico members fall back a bit. They don't want to be taking this fight head on. Gaza does, though. He's peeked out. He's announced his position and not got anything for it. That's a beautiful flash, but Moojus is there to take him on down.
So the last 2 players from B are going to rotate around through Banana, and by that time, Ground Zero have flushed out A. They've got the 3 frags as well. They're going to be pretty confident that there's no players here.
You know, I was going to say to you, like, you know, you said to me you have little faith at the start, and I was going to say 11, 3, 4 half. But this is getting nice and competitive right now. Sync is going to be good for one, as Extinct did take down Flicks, and Sync is going to run for the hills with that AK in his pocket.
Although Athletico will be able to afford into the next round, they will be on the max loss bonus. I've been talking about that a lot for Ground Zero, but Athletico are in that position now. They've lost the first 5 rounds of this half, 3,400 incoming. They'll all be over 5K at the start of this, so they'll be very quickly able to purchase into it.
Yeah.
But if Ground Zero just go on winning streaks, Athletico is going to be on buy eco.
Yeah.
Like sort of half buy, half. Well, not even half buy, just sort of partial buy to get themselves where they can still purchase. Gaza taking up the AWP once again. Willie KS onto the AWP for Ground Zero. They're sharing the love.
Well, he did take it for most of the thing, and then Moojus took it for a bit. But now he's back on it, it would seem. So you said Moojus was the original AWPer from
well, last year was. Oh, you guys have seen that. He's missed the flick. But yeah, so last year at Champs, Moojus was AWPing. I did like his AWPing as well, but Lucas obviously taking it here most of the time, then swap double. Who knows? Who's feeling it? Maybe different positions as well.
Yeah.
Players like if you want an AWP at a different position, then potentially players will.
I always find I'm really good with the AWP in the 1v1 servers, but I jump in matchmaking and I miss shot after shot after shot. So I'm not very partial to the AWP myself, but you know, it's a necessary weapon. You can't not take it.
It's great when it's great when it works well. Oh, Majestic walks out and completely shot in the back. Then trades and shoot. Athletico with the man advantage. Niquez is low on health. Ground Zero committing to the A site here. There's one more player here. Oh, Flicks gets the first one. Nade out.
Nade damage.
And Moojus is low now, 34.
His own 1-on-3 now, but not to be. Flicks with 3 in that round. Beautifully done. And that's Athletico stopping the bleeding on this CT side.
Yeah. Ground Zero with money to purchase, but even after those 5 rounds, it could be reset here.
You know how I always say that, you know, some maps are CT sided, or every map's CT sided in my mind.
Okay, they're not.
CZ on Extinct. It seems like, you know, they're
Moojus has
saving for a rainy day.
Moojus has 1,700 left over. Majestic 500. I'm just not sure why they're going for these staggered economies. Like, I mean, there'll be a difference of an AWP later on, kind of. But
so, Moojus not expecting that, but Majestic is able to trade him on out. So, you know, that's probably what they're doing it for. They're throwing someone's life away, so now they can say, look, guys, we've all got to buy.
And you still got to recover that.
It should be fairly simple to do. Doesn't seem like he's too interested in it, though. He's just going to chill out top of mid. And Niquez, he's getting nosy. He's going to find anything.
They have moved up quite a lot here. Athletico feeling B right now. They'll still keep Gaza jungle. Majestics found Niquez. He's up in the apartments.
So that's going to cause a bit of a rotate to happen. Of course, we still have Sync chilling on B. He's not convinced. Flix is going to see one. He can't land the shot, so he's going to fall back. They've lined up, but Apoc is going to kill Flix through his teammate. Gaz is good for Majestic before Willie trades back onto him or Biop, and it's all up to Sync, who was the lone person on the B site.
So a lot of work to do now for Sync. Atletico, they've got a bit of a staggered economy as well. They won't be able to full purchase with a loss here. So we'll probably see a partial buy come out. Probably pistols, no armor. That's what we've been seeing tonight.
Indeed. But Sync looks like he wants to take a cheeky squiz, see what's going on down in the A-bomb site. He thinks someone might be trying to hide where they've been stacking up.
I like it. It is a good move.
It was a great highlight from Doja getting 2 kills from that, causing 2 deaths.
Yeah, throwing the nade.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But you know, it seems like Athletico are the only team that likes to do that at the moment, because they've done it a few times themselves. And
it's not the most common stack that you see. I mean, you do have to pretty much have full health and armor to be doing that.
You know, I thought I was really good one day and tried just chilling in that corner. We planted like super close to me, like facing us, and I died. And I thought, I thought I was going to survive. But no, that's what happens when you try and copy things without knowing exactly how they work. It was a bit of an embarrassing moment for me, I must say.
I've done it too.
Yeah, the roast came out in chat, let me tell you. So,
some mistakes we make, but Athletico have purchased up all they can spend into this round. 200 is the maximum on any player on their side. Left over, so Deagle, P250, and then your rifles for the rest of the players.
Indeed. So, it's a great molly, going to force Flix off the balcony. Just 1 damage done for it. But they've now gained control of that area. They're not too aware of it, though. The smoke is probably going to tell them what they need to know. And Niquez through the smoke. He's going to find one as they're falling on down. But Flix and Niquez again. It's all up to no one. As Flix and Niquez, their own meat grinder this time. That's what we were missing from Cache. And it's back.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
That was quick. Athletico getting themselves into a really good position here.
That was with the poor buy as well, like just the Deagle and the M4. Niquez found himself 2. So now it's Ground Zero's turn to have 3 rifles, 2 pistols.
Yeah, we're in the trading wins phase.
Ooh.
Right now.
How does Willie get that kill?
Yeah, Sync from behind the barrels. Really one of the AK players.
6 HP though, he's probably going to want to toss
now it's kind of the reverse for Ground Zero. Hey, you may as well just start rounds with 2 pistols right now. Apoc Dud with the Deagle finds Destiny, and now Moo Juice. There's one last player in Flix. He's over at the A site. B site is here for Ground Zero.
Oh yeah, and they are going to get the plant easy as you like. So it's up to Flix, who's still over by A. Going to start making his way over though, and he looks like he probably just go for exits now that smoke's down. But he was going fast. He was going very fast. I like the position Moo Juice is in. A lot of people don't check this.
Athletico will have a reasonable is that word, amount of money at the end of this round. It's not enough for a full buy, but it would be a decent force. I mean, you could sort of Famis the hell out of it, but saving through an AK, yeah. As you said, he was just going for some exits.
Yeah. Well, Ground Zero on the comeback. That was an 11 for half. Let me remind you.
Still trading. Last 5 rounds have been traded. There was 5 in a row. Then we have Ground Zero, Ground Zero. So, Athletico right now, as said, their money's in a really annoying state. They're not going to go for head armor so they can get M4s, UMP, and a FAMAS.
You know, I
So
remember...
as I said, not going to be the worst buy, but it's not a full.
Yes. And, yeah, I was watching the CS one night, as I do. And I remember someone said to me, or it was just said, that Inferno is an economy-sided map. And I'm like, well, that's dumb. Every
I
map's
know.
an economy-sided map.
Did they say it's hard to maintain a CT economy?
Well, what I was
map?
thinking was it's, you know, if you've got the economy, you can purchase more utility, and utility is really what wins rounds on Inferno. With all those choke points and the way you can leverage it, it's so much more important than on some other maps. That's my thoughts on that one.
I'm yet to really see how, like, that really changed things. I mean, it's hard to...
Do you want to call it a utility-sided map then?
But that's every map again.
I think it's just a
being
little bit
nitpicky.
more
I know,
important
like, might be talking like 2% here or something, but like if you're losing rounds, it's hard to maintain your economy. So
yeah.
basically, if it's harder to like, so there's some more CT-sided maps.
Yes.
So it's going to be easier to maintain your economy on maps where you're winning more rounds. That's just how it goes. So like Nuke.
Okay. Yep.
Or old Nuke. I don't know exactly how the new Nuke sort of works out in response to that. I think it's still pretty CT-sided.
Yeah.
It's going to be easier to maintain your CT economy on a map where you win CT rounds. That's just basically how it goes. I think you could just narrow it down to that. And because yeah, I hear it all the time as well, but I'm not convinced that's specifically the reason for it.
Headshot-sided map. If you get the most headshots, you're probably going to win.
Oh god, just shut up.
All right. As the hit's coming out onto A, Flix is going to find Extinct. Nick has found Willie KS before Willie did take down Flix, but Apoc Dud has found Nick Ez, so it's a 3-on-3 and Sight firmly in control of ground zero. But there's 9 seconds. They have to go for the plant right now, and Apoc Dud is making sure no one wants to stick themselves through the smoke. Oh, the stack's coming on up, and Apoc is not even looking the right way.
Now he's seeing over it. He's checked that as well. Adam's just Sight, they're moving. 3 Athletico players left, and that'll do enough. There's no kit, but there's plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Athletico are going to go to 14 here. Checking out the economy. It can't be too flash hot for ground zero. It's very staggered. And this is a confusing one to manage. They got 3 players that can buy, 2 that can't. So they're just going to go for it like previous. We've seen 2 rounds now where the 3 rifle, or in this case 2 rifle, 1 AWP.
I'd say an AWP is still a rifle.
It's still technically a rifle, but
yeah.
It's not semi-automatic. Or fully automatic, or whatever you want. CZ! As the 2 pistols, but these rounds have been working for teams. It worked once for Athletico, and it worked once for ground zero as well. Athletico, they don't have an AWP, but I don't really need it.
Yep, well they do have still a bit of utility to play with. Majestic got none in his pocket. Thrown it all out apparently. As ground zero have left the bomb all the way back towards spawn, of course, and they're trying to decide what bomb site they want to work on.
Yeah, we're still going with the trading of wins at the moment. Last 6 rounds now have gone to different sides.
Well, it's all quiet.
A lot of banana control being had as Athletico are playing very passively on the site behind U-Box and at dark.
Completely hidden.
So they may opt to take it up there. Extinct's in a good position to make some noise as well over here. He's got a CZ, so he is a bit more expendable. And they can send in Moo Juice as entry perhaps, although doing so. 28 seconds to go. Out onto the side, gets taken down, but they know that it's a B hit. Spies come out, stream across. They should get a bomb plant down here, and Athletico are going to be on the retake. Ground zero low health.
Indeed, very low, but Willie has got the AWP. He just needs the one shot anyway, but so do the AKs, but that's to the head. Oh, APOC does miss a bit of a shot as Nickez has found Willie KS with the fire. So Mujuice in his 1-on-3. Oh, he's got one, and now they have to peek it. They've got to try together, but Mujuice is one out on that one, but not against Gaza. That is Athletico putting themselves on the match point in a bit of a shaky fashion.
Yeah, Defuse is coming out for Athletico here at the moment. And Ground Zero, it's been a much better map for them, but Athletico just edging out when they need to. There's 2 rounds in a row for Athletico, and that is, once again, really hurting Ground Zero. They're just purchasing into the hero. Mujuice has got himself that AK at the cost of head armor, which is rather dangerous with 4 M4s there.
Well, you know, you got to go all in right now. It is
almost would have been worth handing that AK over to someone with head armor.
Indeed.
But he said, "I bought it. I'm taking it. Screw you guys. Let's go win a round. Let's keep ourselves in this. Otherwise, whatever. Athletico win it anyway." That's 3 on the site. Well, around the site here for Athletico to try and hold. One player Cubby. Majestic does get him in the end.
Wow.
Takes a lot of damage for it.
Oh, but through the flash, Majestic is going to take down Nickez in reply, so they do have the man advantage. But, no, far inferior. Firepower. Flix has found Extinct and has evened it up. And he's still not been forced out. Willie's going to fall on top of him, and Flix misses a lot of shots and runs out of ammo.
And they've got 3 rifles now as well to work with. Ground Zero trying to get this bomb plant down. Mujuice will find Destiny. 1 player left. It's Sync.
All right. So, 1-on-3 for the victory. He has seen the position of 1 as the bomb is going on down. Now he has to be very careful of his planting as he is not planting anymore. So 2 towards mid. He has taken these fights well, but in the end, Majestic is going to take him on down, keeping Ground Zero in it. A 3-piece for Majestic in that round. And now it's Athletico's turn for their money to be in the bin.
That is certainly correct there. They've finally been able to hold a plant. Ground Zero, Athletico, they got 2 defuse in a row, but we're back to the other way. Potential 13, 15 out here. Atletico not wanting to invest a lot at all. Just a P250. Lots of P2000s on the side of Athletico.
Yeah, it's got extra ammo for, you know, when you miss your shots. I find myself, I've run out of ammo in the USB a few times. But, yeah. I know some players' favourite, like Guardian, uses it, of course.
Yeah, coming back in, seeing it used a lot more this year so far. But Athletico is stacking the A site, and Ground Zero is wanting to go there so far.
This is a recipe for disaster on match point. We do have Majestic, who is sitting in banana, but he's not.
Oh, they're moving 3 players over to B, and the 4th is there as well.
Ooh.
By the time
in just a second, though.
Fixing A, they're still not. They're not convinced. They think it was a lurker, and the 4 players for Athletico
free side
still move out to the B site.
Ooh.
It's Christmas time for Ground Zero. It was almost a disaster, but
that's when chilling and waiting works.
It's you just make the CTs go, I don't like this idea. And now Majestic.
Oh, cleaning up. Eco frags. Let's pad them stats. As it's all up to Nickez, who's chilling out.
Majestic up to 30 frags.
He had a poor game on occasion. He's really stepped it up on Inferno here. So he's a little bit of a fire in himself. So, Ground Zero just 2 away from evening it up and going to match points. So that means Athletico are going to save this one, buy a few pistols and such, and go all in the final round if they don't manage to pull this one together, of course. 5 AKs just for Ground Zero. Yeah,
they don't need to really reinvest anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't want an AWP against just pistols.
No.
Of course, that's a lot of damage.
Athletico getting very aggressive here. The CZ behind. That's the bomb. 2 players remaining. It is falling apart for Ground Zero here. Athletico with a very aggressive pistol round push.
Oh,
They've just
Extinct
gone
with
for
a
it.
double, though. He's going to even it up slightly as Willie's heard one, but Flicks is still going to get the shot. Extinct on 29 HP against 2 much higher members of Athletico. Wow, Extinct through the smoke, and he's taken
Nickez has picked up an AK as well. Extinct. Oh no, he's walked past him, Extinct, and they've both gone through the other way of the smoke. No one knows where the other one is. There's a minute 10 to go, and Athletico can win it right here.
Oh, the timing.
Oh, and now he's going behind him. This is a mess. Both players looking the other way as well. Extinct turns around, he gets the victory in that round,
Woo.
14-15. It was both players trying to be sneakier than the other. In the end, Extinct turns around, finds the player, and
They both thought they had the 200 IQ play.
what a round. What a round coming from there. I think Nick has just assumed that he ran to the site.
Yeah.
And he was waiting for him to sort of peek out and try and plan or find the... Wow, what a round, what a round. Exciting stuff here. We finally got a match on our hands.
Yep. Are we heading to OT, or are Athletico taking the W? The AWP is in the hands of Willie this time, though. We've got 5 M4s for Athletico.
0. Moving up Banana. Athletico, of course, with a much better buy in this round. Almost fell apart for Ground Zero. Athletico
Oh, yeah.
almost took it in the last big. Insane up and down round coming through. Ground Zero want to force overtime here. They don't want to start the league with 0-2. Athletico will be very happy with a round win here and get themselves to 2-2 for the league in the first 2 weeks.
All right, well, looks like we're going to have Extinct trying to lurk towards A while the hit will be coming to B in just a moment. Extinct making a bit of noise around the smoke. It's going to keep 3 players busy as 4 are going to explain onto the 2 on the B-bomb site, and that's a double for Destiny. And third, okay, Flicks is taking down Extinct. It's off to Willie KS, and this is looking like it's over unless we can see the clutch of the century. We got one, but that's it.
Yeah, with the AWP there, very difficult. But Athletico do come away with it just in the end there.
Yep.
Crazy, crazy ending to that match.
It was a bit of a funny one, wasn't it? Destiny decided...
I think as well, when they were down to the last 2 players, moving forward, didn't see the fire after the smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Majestic with a huge round here from New Box. Destiny gets a nice spray down here. Or just, just
they
gets
all just
everybody.
line up.
Not really a spray down, he just
It
fired his
seems like
weapon.
Destiny brought out the meat grinder from Case just for one final hurrah in this series at the end there. But yeah, that was beautiful. This clutch from Willie was amazing. Definitely the one for the highlight reel.
Certainly right. That was absolutely crazy in the end. This round here, huge work from Athletico to get themselves
I think
in such a position. And here's this smoke play. Nick has an Extinct going through it the opposite way. Each player.
Oh, they just outplayed each other. That's what they did.
They certainly did. That is phenomenal to see. It was pretty one-sided night, but I really enjoyed that last map. Ground Zero.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, little faith.
Yeah.
They got themselves into it. They do get the loss, but it's good to see from this. I take it's good to see that Atletico's functioning better as a team,
Yeah.
and that Ground Zero. It took them a while to warm up, but when they got there, it was some exciting Counter-Strike.
Well, I suppose they just showed their mental fortitude, being able to bring it back like that. Not, being 11-4 down at the half. That's no easy task.